Today we're going to talk about the best social media platform to monetize. And before we get started, I want you to hop down in the comments below and let me know what you think is the best social media platform to make money on, okay? And let's start with Twitter. What do you think about Twitter? Can you monetize your content on Twitter? Not that I know of. You can't really do that. So we're going to go ahead and cross Twitter off. Plus, there's way too many mean people on Twitter. I feel like everyone's arguing on Twitter. I really hate Twitter, to be honest. Snapchat. Can you monetize your content on Snapchat? Not that I know of, unless you're a selling premium accounts. Okay, so Snapchat, I'm going to say no. What about YouTube? I think on YouTube you can monetize your content, right? Yes, absolutely, you sure can. You can put ads in front of your videos or behind or in the middle of your videos and make money off of that. But we'll get back to YouTube. There's many more things you can do as well to monetize. Instagram. Can you monetize Instagram content? What I see happening on Instagram is a lot of people trying to be influencers and growing a following and then exchanging that for free products. They should be getting money out of these companies, but very often they don't even get any money from them. They just take free stuff, which sounds silly to me. They do all this hype and they're working all the time trying to build this following, and they really don't even make any damn money. So we're going to cross that one off, and I know that's going to ruffle some feathers a little bit. But what about Facebook? Facebook, I believe you can. They've started now that you can monetize your content in the front of the videos, kind of like YouTube does. So I'm going to leave this one uncrossed for a while because I do like Facebook. I think Facebook would be number 2 on the list, but YouTube is the number 1 social media platform to monetize, and I'm going to tell you why. There are 4 big reasons. Number 1, you can monetize the content with ads, right? We talked about that. Monetize content with ads. These ads go before the videos, they can go in the middle of the videos, the end of the videos. These are ads served by Google, right? And you will make money off of Google AdSense. It's called Google AdSense. At the end of the month, Google will send you a check. As long as you have reached 4,000 minutes of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. So if you're a new channel, you got to make sure you get to that level before you can start to monetize. Once you do, then you can make money that way. Number 2 is you can get sponsorships. Sponsorships from companies. Now, unlike those Instagram influencers who seem to just be taking product from these companies and just, it's like bottom feeders. I feel like everyone just wants to show that they're in with some company, right? Instead of doing that on YouTube, you can get a premium dollar for sponsorships. And all you have to do in your video is say, thank you so much to XXX company for sponsoring this video. They are blah, blah, blah. Say whatever you got to say about them and then continue on. As long as you click that ads in the settings that you have an ad inside of the video, you're going to be okay. And obviously if you verbally say it and put it in your description, you're good to go. Now, the great thing about getting sponsorships from companies on YouTube is that, again, you can charge a premium dollar because you have to shoot these videos, right? It costs a lot more to shoot a video than it does to put up an Instagram post, okay? And companies know this, right? Also, the amount of views that you get on YouTube versus Instagram, people say, oh, well, I'm getting 70, 80,000 views on my Instagram video. Those are not true views. Those are just anyone who goes past that picture, right? That's who's just, for a split second, if someone looks at it, they're getting a view. On YouTube, you have to get at least 30 seconds, 29 seconds or 30 seconds to be considered a true view, right? So the views that you see on YouTube are actually people that are watching, right? So you're getting a lot better engagement on YouTube, especially if the same, if you got 60,000 views on YouTube and 60,000 views on Instagram, your views are much, much more valuable on YouTube. So you can charge more money for your YouTube views. What I did on my baseball channel is I actually created a pitch deck. My business manager, he showed me this concept. I didn't even know because I'm not from the corporate world. he was, and he showed me this idea of a pitch deck, and he started building a pitch deck for me. And once I got the idea and the concept, I took it and ran with it, and I built this amazing pitch deck that I send out to companies. When they see that, they're blown away by what I have to offer. And once I show them that pitch deck, they're basically begging me to put up videos for them. So I'm not trying to sell them on advertising with me. It's basically me picking from the people who I want to work with to have sponsors on my videos. And I'm not allowed to say any numbers just because of the contracts that were put into place, but I've done sponsorships on my baseball channel for over 5 figures. One sponsorship for over 5 figures. So there is money to be made in sponsorships on YouTube. Number 3 is you can build authority to get gigs. Now, before we talk about number 3, one other thing for number 2, if you want to see the pitch deck that I built, leave a comment down below and say, let me see your pitch deck, because then I'll make a video and I'll bring it up on the computer and go through it and show you. It's really cool stuff. So if you want to see that, leave a comment. Let me see your pitch deck. Number 3, build authority to get gigs. What does that mean? On YouTube, you can build authority, place yourself as authority in your field, as the authority in your field. And because of that, you may get gigs from the community, meaning jobs, one-off jobs that pay really well to work as an influencer. And that happens to me in the baseball community. Currently, I travel the United States as well as all across the country, the world, because I have built my authority up online. I don't think it would not have happened if I was just some regular former baseball player, to be honest. So that's a great one. Build authority to get some gigs. And of course, you're going to make some money from those gigs. Number 4, leads to your funnel. Now, this one is huge, right? Right here, leads to your funnel. What is a funnel? A funnel is a place where you send the people who are viewing your videos to go through a certain path, right? You funnel them in and you bring them to a certain path to buy something, usually. And YouTube is great to get those leads to sign up for your funnel, to sign up for your email list, to get on your list, right? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna have a lead magnet with something to give them for free in exchange for their email. When they do that, they're going to be inside of your funnel. Then you can sell them on the products and services and programs that you are offering, right? YouTube is great to do this because what I do on my channel is I'll give great content in the beginning of the video, and then at the end of the video, I'll say, hey, listen, if you want this free PDF or this free checklist or this free video to help you XXX, whatever it is, click the link down below. It's going to take you to a page where you enter your first name and your email. Then I'm going to shoot that video or checklist or whatever I said over to you in your email right away. Okay? So that gives them incentive. It's a verbal call to action. It's on every single video of mine. They click the link down there. Not everyone, but a percentage of them click the link down there. They get on the email list, and eventually I will sell them a program, a product, or a service. So filling leads, and this is probably your number one moneymaker right here, is having a funnel set up. So if you don't have a funnel set up, I definitely suggest this. And you could do funnels with Facebook, you could do funnels with Instagram, you could do it with Snapchat, Twitter. You can do funnels with anything, but my favorite is still YouTube, because again, YouTube, you're getting a much more engaged viewer. You can do a verbal call to action, and your numbers to get into the funnel are going to be a lot higher. So again, I definitely recommend setting up a funnel. What I use for my funnel is ClickFunnels. Basically, it's a software, it's a platform where you can just build out your whole entire funnel in one place. Before, I used to have to like duct tape my funnel together with all these different softwares, but ClickFunnels really came together and put awesome software together and made it super easy to make beautiful pages, landing pages, and just run the people right through the funnel exactly the way that you want them to go. So definitely check ClickFunnels out. I'll leave a link down below. They got a 14-day free trial. So if you want to hop in there, play around and see what it's about. Again, I definitely recommend it because that is your big money maker. If you're trying to monetize social media, whatever platform you're on, definitely look into funnels. But again, I think YouTube is number one because you can monetize the content with ads. You get huge sponsorship money. You're gonna get some gigs when you build your authority, and then the leads are just amazing. The other thing about the leads on YouTube, here's another thing. Like, think about someone scrolling on Facebook or Instagram, right? What are they doing when they're there? They're just kind of scrolling. They're just kind of looking, right? But a lot of time when someone goes to YouTube, they may be looking for something, right? So like someone may say, you know what? I want to cook this meal tonight. Let me look up a great recipe for that. So they'll be searching how to cook whatever, you know? And then a video will come up. So if that video that they pull up comes up, and then after the video, they just showed you how to make this delicious meal, and at the end of the video it says, do you want 100 more delicious recipes? You know, whatever their pitch is. The person watching that might go, well, yeah, I do. Oh, and it's free? Heck yeah. So they'll sign up, put their name and their email in. Now they're on the email list. A lot easier to convert them into a sale later on down the road. So again, a lead on YouTube is a much hotter lead than it would be on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. I hope that makes sense because the person is usually searching for something. So you already know. You're catching them at the right exact time that they're looking for something, and you're putting the solution right in front of them, right? So it's a much, much hotter lead than someone just scrolling and go, oh, that recipe looks cool, even though they weren't even thinking about cooking dinner that night. You know what I'm saying? They may go, oh, I'll save that for later. Cool. But on YouTube, they're actually searching it out. I hope that makes sense. I hope that I explained that. Anyway, that's all I got. Best social media platform. Check out ClickFunnels, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.